For those of you just joining us, Kulas Nation versus Weight Slammers. We are in game 2, and Kulas Nation took game 1 in very convincing fashion.
It was
on Mirage
incredibly
with
quick.
blinding speed. And so Panda has already taken a bunch of damage in this knife round. But they're going to go right up mid, the honorable thing, except Theta trying to get behind. And I think that, you know, here's one. Okay, so Kulas Nation does take it, and we'll see what side they choose. But one thing that's really tough about what just happened in the past game is that Kulas Nation got their lead playing on T side. They got 12 or 13 rounds on T side. And that is scary on a map like Mirage. You don't expect that much. And if you win the half, you know, like you said, it's puggy. You know, you can go back and forth with frags. But 12 rounds on CT, there's 12 rounds on the T side of Mirage. Really, really scary. And this is, you know, very exciting because Kulas Nation has selected T side to start. So we're going to see if we see that kind of aggressive style again already. Theta coming in with a frag and picks up that P250. Here comes Feelium to defend the site, and he does not succeed at all. Already 3 players down. Already.
Mikkoy just pushing up. Really aggressive, getting the frag, leaving Yevkh on Cat, getting dinked by Theta already. Nice little headshot onto Theta, though. Return fire. Charles is jumping with the burst block. Taking him out.
And he does get him.
Yeah,
they knew he was low.
Taking first round. They did. They just had to push him, and
Mikkoy just fell to his death, I believe.
Well, it's he did. -1 kills. Big contributor to this game.
Yep. Mikkoy. Very poor scoreline currently.
We're gonna see a quick long take right here. Flashes coming out. Full long stack coming out of Weight Slammers. Pistols only, just getting mowed down. Duma with the USP. 1 frag on a Charles, but otherwise getting taken out. If they want to do that, maybe some P250s, but
yeah, Weight Slammers just walking into the meat grinder there. And yeah, I'm so excited that Kulas Nation selected T side because it suggests that they are planning to play the exact same style with hugely aggressive plays, and you can see it. W key, no shift, get in there, and we'll see if they do the same. They are. Yeah, we are seeing a little bit more measured this time. Not quite as easy as Mirage is Dust 2 to play something like that on. Not as many weird little corners and avenues into different parts of the map. Dust 2 a simpler map. Charles though, nice shot on Yevkh, and traded back by Panda.
That's the B guys are sitting over here. They aren't even rotating. We have no rotates over. I mean, at least one of them should be trying to help support mid if they do go to a mid to B split. But luckily, there's nobody long. We have the majority of... I say that, and we see Flip coming out with a long flank. 1-2 easy frags onto Dog and Panda, leaving Feelium and Duma over at B site. Some pushing up into CT, but... we now have Duma left in a 1v4. 2D taking him out. Doing work. Yeah. Cleaning up.
Very slow rotation there by Weight Slammers. Really, those 2 kills by Flip were because the Dog and I believe Duma were just sort of isolated and just were looking at what they could look at. I mean, they could have each watched an angle, but so difficult to face up against a push like that with your teammates still posted up on the other bomb site. So maybe a little bit of a slow rotation. Here's the flash in, though. Feelium totally blind. Ooh, and Mikkoy with the double kill. Really nice flash there. 2 flashes coming in. Here comes the plant onto the B site, and they have full control now. Oh no, Charles with the 3K to end it off, and Kulas Nation looks to continue their dominance on Dust 2.
Once again, like I'm just gonna say it again, Weight Slammers I think are the ones who need the pep talk now. They need to really think about how Kulas is playing for the past 20 rounds, including last map, right? They're not really changing their style, and that's not a bad thing. If it's working, why change it, right? Even Charles going for the peek over onto the dog. Does he get one? No, he's hiding in there. We have some support coming from A. Dog goes for the re-peek. Finally gets taken out. Mikkoy probably is gonna get mowed down.
He gets burned.
Yeah, burned by Theta, and Flip with a really clean headshot. All we have is Duma and Panda left. Panda's rotating back over.
Weight Slammers has managed to trade some kills back, but they've fully left the A side open, and so Theta is going to be able to get this plant down. Flip watching the catwalk there, and actually, I don't know if he spotted Duma, or I don't know if he spotted Panda there, but Panda will smoke off now. Now they know where the bomb is.
Wait for the spam. Wait for the spam. Oh, they're not going to spam him. Let's see if he can at least get one frag, and we need Duma to be pushing up long to get that pressure. If Panda is going to be taking this peek, they are watching it. Oh, and Flip and Theta are just holding both angles. They knew the flank was coming, and I just think that Duma should have been a little bit quicker on that rotate back over, because otherwise. Panda was just sitting there on bricks, just sitting running back and forth. And you don't want to see that.
Yeah. Yeah, you saw the indecisiveness there. Maybe a little bit of a miscommunication coming in as Panda, just as you say, right out of catwalk, running back and forth. Here's the flash. The dog blind, but does manage to get out. He's still on the off angle, and yeah, he's going to get taken out by Charles. Impressive by Kulas Nation there to push that. Yevkh, Panda actually does trade one back, and here's Mikkoy. Trading out Yevkh, so a 3v3. And Mikkoy flanking into catwalk. Yeah, so it's not exactly the same. Mirage was a little bit more blinding in terms of the speed, but still, Kulas Nation is not slowing down too much. Just feeling gonna peek this and gonna get taken out by Mikkoy. 3 kills in the round.
Well, and just incredibly aggressive and just, continuously to push through regardless of the smokes or flashes or whatever. They're confident in this map as well. I mean, that's what it looks like, right?
Yeah, like you said,
the
utility being used, but it's just like Kulas Nation doesn't care about utility.
We're just gonna run through the fire, like doesn't matter.
So yeah, Weight Slammers needs a new strategy because they have not managed to crack Kulas Nation. They barely even managed to make it close. Ooh, that Molotov.
Miss Molly.
It wasn't intended to go there, I'm pretty sure. I think he wanted to push through there.
But that's a mid to B smoke, so they're actually faking it out, and they're going to go towards Cat. We see Panda getting taken out by Flip, and once again, Weight Slammers is getting overrun.
Yeah, 4v3 now. And Duma caught out in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, nice headshot there by 2D.
Still waiting to B, and nice little frag on the 2D, but... these rotates are coming in way too slow. If your team is getting fought like deep A site, and you have your cat being fought as well, and you have guys mid being fought, the most likely play is going to be A. It's not going to be sitting in tunnels, and I know that Feelium might be sitting waiting, like, oh, one might be over there, might be flanking, but the majority of the players over there, deal with your flank later. Get your ass over to the other side of the map and go help your team out. These guys are taking these fights, and they're getting run over. You need more people, more manpower,
and there were multiple times too where Panda was just caught off guard. He had his op ready to go. He was trying to reposition himself, and Kulas Nation just kind of pushed through Cat, and he died. He didn't have his weapon ready. He wasn't set up in the angle he was wanting to be at, and he got caught off guard, and that's been going on over the course of this entire game and last game as well.
Now, speaking of which, Kulas Nation making short work of Weight Slammers in that one, and in that case, it was Weight Slammers sort of pushing a little bit too aggressively, but yeah,
they were
it's
on a
just
pistol,
such a difficult situation for Weight Slammers. They need to maybe come up with something, but it's so hard to come up with a defense adaptation on the fly like this, where you need to be so much more fluid than you currently are. They're posted up and they want to sit back in sites because that's how you defend against this aggression, but then you're not able to rotate the way you need to, so it's so difficult to deal with this. The dog getting the pick onto Charles.
I feel like Kulas just getting mid control every single round. They're not being contested. We have no cat presence. We just have guys sitting back in site, like you said, sitting back on A site, sitting back in B site. You can play cat. You can get up there as a CT, get faster, get mollies, nades, smoke it off. Make sure that if they're going to be pushing up and trying to come through, that you're going to be able to defend. Here we go. A nice little trade coming over on the A-bomb site from Yevkh. Taking shots at Flip.
And Flip is really, really nailing those heads in this match, man. He, like, you know, he's winning trades almost every time. You can see his accuracy really strong. Look at that. Like,
He's
you know,
so quick.
it's one thing to play aggressively, but Flip is busting heads in this game. And you can also see
as well, like you can see that he turns quickly. He knows where they are. He even got hit through the smoke as well by the M4, and he's like, okay, I have an idea of where he's at. He's not, you know, on the left here. He's going to be on the right quickly, and he just hits him every single time. Yeah.
So yeah, you see 2D and Flip leading the scoreboard there. Flip 10-0 and 0. And there he goes. Mikkoy now on the op takes down to Dog. Double op setup here from Kulas Nation. 9-0. Even more dominant somehow than Mirage. Now Mikkoy misses 2 shots there. Dumas with the MP9. Oh, Dumas though with the grenade out. You got to know they're coming out of there, man. And,
if one guy's there and you hear footsteps, there's probably another one. Let's see if Feelium gets spotted out. Charles knows he's there. But
they go right past him. So
he did.
He gets Theta.
Everybody's going for the knife. He's going for the knife.
Oh no! Kulas Nation playing with their food now. Feelium, really nice Feelium, but not going to be sufficient to win that round. So, yeah, now Kulas Nation feels like they're getting a little scrimmy here. They're getting a little. They're playing around a little bit, and I guess at this point, you're allowed.
Yeah, and multiple times that they're kind of just, like, they're not ready. Like, they have their gun ready, then they, you know, pull out a smoke or a flash, like, oh, like, I don't know if anyone's going to be there. Well, they're just rushing you down mid. Like you should know that, you know, don't try and reload right away. You don't need to be throwing a smoke or anything. Like, they're just running at you. You're just going to instantly die if you do that. And that's happened, unfortunately, multiple times. Like, even now, they're trying to throw a grenade, and he ends up dying.
They're getting caught. They're getting caught with their pants out. They're like you need to be aware. With their pants down. If their pants are out, they're out drying outside on the line.
They got their pants out, and you don't want to get caught like that, right?
No, you don't want to get caught with your pants out or
pants inside out.
No,
sorry for the instant roast.
You don't want your pants on the ground either. You'll look like a fool.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of compromising situations involving pants. Yep.
I mean, maybe you'd be more comfortable.
I mean, I play all my online matches without pants, but we do see a really nice, long take here by Kulas. Just they're taking
right
out
through the smoke, takes down Yevkh.
The dog or Theta.
The dog gets taken down. The FAMAS now onto Feelium there in mid, and Dumas still on B, and the bomb has already been planted. So yeah, like this is the story of this game. These super slow rotations.
They have no idea. They got their horse blinders on. They got their horse blinders. They got to be listening. They got to be.
Yeah,
this is brutal. You have to be on top of your game. You have to be able to listen to those footsteps. You have to be prepared that there's not going to be just one person running through mid or running on cat. There's gonna be multiple people running there, so don't pull out your
grenade
knife or your or anything.
Yeah, Dumas has gotten caught that way. Dumas and
Panda both.
Yeah,
and they're getting the initial frags. If they had their guns out, they could probably get a second, at least get some damage out.
Yeah, it's so difficult. You see, like as soon as they flash out now, the Slammers backing off. They just don't want to take these trades and. You know, the inferior weaponry. Trade does go back to the Charles here with Yevkh, but overwhelmed once again and still not in position. And Kulas Nation is moving so fast. You know, it's just really, really difficult. They just run out there. It's, you know, the full-on Leroy Jenkins style Counter-Strike here coming in from Kulas Nation. And actually, it looks like it may not pay off this time. Yeah, so Feelium does get that. Finally, the first round on the board, 13 rounds in. And Wait Slammers, will they take this as their sign that there is hope
There is hope.
It still doesn't look good. We'll say that. It looks pretty bad still. And like once again, Kulas Nation able to get these leads on the T side is so scary for these other teams. And
look at their money as well.
Yeah, look at that. It's, you know, over 10,000 over on 2D, 9,400 on Flip. So no problem. For the rest of this half, they will have no problem with economy. Here's Charles. Charles misses up the spray, but the flash was so good, he got to reset it. And Feelium gets the headshot back onto him. Now Mikkoy, a 3v2. And Panda and Yevkh, once again, you know, Kulas Nation just sends 5 over there and gets all the kills they need. 2D now takes down Yevkh. And Panda misses the shot, and Mikkoy takes him down 13-1. One more round in the half, and Kulas Nation already looks like they've won. 22-4 on 2D. Ridiculous scenes from him. Cheese-style plays coming in from him, but on the AK this time. So, once again, looking to him to be, you know, a star player here for this Kulas Nation squad, but all of them are winning their duels. Flip, we've already mentioned.
Well, I don't
Seems like he's not missing the head.
Which map they're more solid on it. Both maps are not showing up. They're playing incredibly aggressive. They're getting picks left, right. It just seems like Waste Slammers is just maybe not there, maybe not as confident, or just getting to the point where they just feel they can't do anything. They're like, hey, next game, next week, tomorrow or next week, we'll just, you know, just another week, you know, thrown away. And it's unfortunate because I think they have some good players. Feelium has been lighting this whole game up, playing as best as he can. And to be fair, I really love the Pusheen icon, the avatar. It's really my favorite because I have like...
Hang on, we got a 1v1 situation here. Feelium does take him down. And Beta was just kind of sitting on the box there.
It's called. He got cocky. He got cocky.
It's the avatar that's really pushing him.
The power. I was gonna say, Yevkh had some really good cat aggression. Just like I was saying, getting nades out. He got an initial kill. He's picking it out. We got an AK as well, and I mean, he got flashed and pushed through, so you kind of got to fall back and maybe jump up on the box behind that little ledge. You can get an angle and just jiggle and then drop to CT. There's a lot of ways to still play aggressively but still play safe, so I like seeing that in the change because that at least netted him a frag, whereas before, you know, be sitting back on A site and wouldn't really be able to have anything because you get pushed from long.
They might, you know, not be able to make the correct decision that they would normally be able to make if they weren't in this really, really difficult situation. So I'm more worried. Oh, a couple of kills now coming in already, and trade comes back. But I'm more worried about Mirage for Kulas Nation. I'm more scared of Kulas Nation's Mirage than Dust 2. I wouldn't say this is a standard Dust 2 for Kulas Nation, though I suppose we'll have to see as we proceed through the league. But once again, Weight Slammers, only one player, far away from the site, but actually, or far away from the rest of Kulas Nation is Weight Slammers, but it is the dog, but he is able to get the plant down.
In a 1v4 situation, is he going to be able to get at least 1 or 2 frags? No, he won't. Mikkoy,
not even on Mikkoy, who was 13 shot away from dead.
13 HP. Mikkoy still gets a shot up on him. And
it looks like tilt. I've seen tilt, and this is what it looks like. Weight Slammers mentally broken.
After this, they're tired. But after this, they got to do some push-ups, do some jumping jacks, shake it off, get the wiggles out of your arms. It's just one game of Counter-Strike, and we can really see them. Like I said, you can always learn something from this. So I really hope they watch the VODs and can check it back to see what they can work on, and to maybe find ways to counter how Kulas plays, because they have a lot of info in these.
Is literally cheering for him right now. So
of course, you gotta love an underdog, and you know, imagine if they come back. If they come back in this game, we will have some legendary Counter-Strike stories.
I will literally buy them all sushi. We will go out and I will buy them sushi.
Quick, send a message to their Discord. Get Weight Slammers motivated here with sushi.
Nice. There we go.
Maybe he's listening to the stream as he does take down Mikkoy, of course, we have a delay. Don't worry, folks. We have competitive integrity. But Weight Slammers has the upper hand here. It looks like they are going to manage to take control of the A site from Catwalk. So one on long here. Hits Feelium. And Theta and 2D both get taken down. Looks like Weight Slammers are going to pull out another round. So there you go. Sushi is still a possibility for Weight Slammers.
Eat it 6 feet apart.
I will do it.
Yeah, deliver it individually, of course, but still. So yeah, like we talked about Feelium, you know, the shining light here, 14 kills, maintaining an even kill death ratio, the best that can be hoped for in a situation like this, where Weight Slammers now approaching the A doors, and Feelium has already been taken down by the 1D. There's another 1D. Oh my goodness. We did have a player disconnect, so we'll see what happened there. But Charles and Flip now.
Maybe he got really upset at the fact that his team would not be getting sushi if they won.
Yeah, hey, I wonder if that's the case.
If Weight Slammers were good sports, they would share their sushi.
That is true.
That's true, but they've got to win first. Maybe Kulas Nation heard about the sushi, already agreed to share the sushi, and now are throwing the match.
It's an inside job. Volvo, get in on this. It's iBuyPower V2.
As we wait for the 5th player to return to.
Right, we're back
here. Get the pick here.
They smoked it out, and we have a really close middle door angle being held. Charles with the Zeus. I love to see it.
I'm so ready for this.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be going out there, but pre-nades coming out, got some mollies on A, smokes on bricks, and we're just going to see Weight Slammers take over this A site. 2D is on the ramp area, though, going in for those peaks, getting taken out by Feelium. Really wide swinging out onto the bricks, and
ooh.
These
Takes
pistols
everywhere.
Yeah, these pistols are really not doing much except for Flip. Flip getting 2 frags with the Deagle, finally getting taken out by Panda with a saved AUG, actually. So Kulas has so many rounds to work with. They'll probably just save again if they accept 2D with a Mag 7.
He wants to make some money, baby. 2D.
And Charles too. They're,
yeah, that's right. 2 Mag 7s actually they did this on Mirage as well. So interesting to see those shotguns come out. We'll see how they use them. I can't see the numbers. I'm not sure. Can't see exactly where they're playing. But we do see a lot of damage going on to Mikkoy already.
We have 2D up Cat with that Mag 7, and
Yevkh
getting a frag onto Flip. Charles is probably right behind him. Yeah, he is. Oh, no. He's missing it. He's missing it. What's going on?
Charles, though, gets one, but
he's struggling. I think his PC started going off or something. That was
2D had the dream flank with the Mag 7 and just fully whiffed everything. He shot like right between the goalposts there. Saw 2 players, shot right in the middle of them, and that you hate to see it. Charles now though has pulled out the XM, wants to fire even more shotgun shells into the enemy team. There is the drive-by. Yevkh missed as that.
Nice little mid-bait. I think we're going to see some aggression coming out of here, smoking off, so they don't have to worry. Yevkh still getting the kill, and they're going to go up Cat. That Cat boost here. 2D sitting with a wheel gun now. Ooh. Pushing right through the smoke. You can't do that. You're not Stewie.
Hey, man, if Cheese has anything to say about it, we're allowed to push through smokes in this league. And 2v2 situation here. Dumas going to be able to get that bomb plant down, and Kulas Nation well out of position. Going to take them a while to approach this, and they're holding an AWP and an M4, so could be a situation where they might want to save. Though Theta has a nice position.
If Theta can get one of these picks and he misses on Yevkh. Yevkh knows he's there. Theta needs to spam the box. There we go. Oh my goodness, that's real unfortunate. Weight Slammers at least didn't go 16-0, but maybe they can get a couple more rounds with the economy that they've built up.
Yeah, they got lots of money. The double wall bang at the end, kind of a heartbreak there for weight slammers. As yeah, that the op. If you have the op and you face that direction, you can be seen from A long. So, not a great time to sit Gandalf there. But the auto comes out for Charles. Let's see what kind of spam hijinks are coming out here as Theta already takes down Yevkh at mid, and yeah, Charles. Sitting over on the B side there with the op, but there's
nice
the dog.
little
Yeah, the dog does get the trade back, so Theta goes down. That's one of the ops removed. And 4v4. Weight Slammer's favored here. Flash does nothing. Flip.
Oh, Panda with the dink. Down to 16 HP. 2D's push all the way up Cat. This is that type of aggression I was saying, is smoking off left-sided Cat so you have coverage from window. Now he's actually not in the worst spot because Feelium has no idea he's there.
No.
In the second frag over on the Panda, this is how Yevkh was playing it right at the end, and he needed to do that. 2D is doing that though.
The flash hit him. 2D though. Another kill there. That's the flash you want.
And we have the dogs.
Doesn't hit the dog though.
No, he's still back in suicide, just trying to hold. 50 seconds left on the round though. He does have a lot of time. His best course of action, I mean, he doesn't know this, but would to be going B. To be going B and trying to wide swing over onto flip, try to get that frag and get into B, but
he's gonna run right into them.
Right into right into 2D. 2D, they read this like a book, and they're gonna hear it. The dog, the first frag.
Well,
2D trades him out.
I guess they didn't want sushi.